For a long time, there has been talk about the reboot of Power Rangers, and for those who didn't know about it, I can announce that this is something basically inevitable. In 2023, Power Rangers had its last season, which was Cosmic Fury, and this closes the stage of the universe we knew for 30 years. During all this time, all the Power Rangers sagas were connected in the same universe, and this also includes the different dimensions, since we know that some seasons were created in other different dimensions. What this means is that all the teams could be in the same place and participate in the same episodes, as it happened in many seasons, especially in the legendary battle. This ended in 2023 with the last season of this universe, and now in the reboot a new universe will start. The Rangers of this new universe are not going to be able to meet with the Rangers we have known all our lives, so we will not have those special participations of Rangers from other teams, and also, we will not have references to all those things that have happened during all this time. This may also change the rules of the game, since in everything we have seen of Power Rangers during all this time there are always things that are obvious in the story, but this may change in the new universe. For example, we all know that the power comes from the Morphin grid and that you must be a worthy person to be able to use that power. We saw this in the special episode with Trini's daughter, who could not use the power until her heart changed. In the new universe things like this may change, as they could turn the Morphin grid as an inexhaustible source of power, but it has no life or consciousness, which would mean that anyone who can create a connection with the grid can use its power no matter what their intention is. We can see this in the comics, as Lord Draken has used the grid's powers to destroy and not to help others, but in the TV series this is not the case. Obviously, all these are examples, since there is nothing published about what they are going to do in the reboot, and for now we only know some details. The important thing about the information I want to share with you is that it could be possible that the reboot will be delayed more than what we are all expecting, since there was hope that in 2024, we would have some news about what we are going to have in the new Power Rangers universe. Even Bennett, the producer of Cosmic Fury, said that it could be possible that by the end of 2024 we could have something about the reboot if the strike ended soon, and since the strike ended before the end of 2023, then it is assumed that the producer's theory could come true. Obviously, this is not an official data, it is only an opinion of the producer according to his experience as a professional, and we cannot take this as the absolute truth since he is not part of the new production. Even so, these are words that we must analyze, since Bennett has been working for many years in Power Rangers and has a lot of experience as a producer, so he knows very well the time it takes to create a film product. We know that since the reboot was officially announced, it was also said that in 2024 we would not have any Power Rangers production in order to give the franchise a break and then start with something fresh. Obviously, many criticized this, as obviously they have been used to every year there are new Power Rangers productions, and because of this, fans were divided. There are those who think that having a break is unacceptable, but there are also those who think that this is something completely necessary, since we have gone 30 years without interruptions receiving new productions of the franchise, and a break can be healthy. This has a lot of controversy, but we can say that, regardless of people's opinions, on a business level this is a bit risky. Companies buy franchises so they can make a profit, and if there are no new productions, then sales are going to go down. This obviously means less money, although we cannot totally qualify it as a loss since there is no investment and they are not trying to recoup money. To explain it better, the company invests money in creating a production of Power Rangers. This causes many people to connect with the franchise, and then the company starts to recoup all that investment in the sale of the products until it generates a profit. Let's say Hasbro invests $10 in creating the new season of Power Rangers. fans get excited to see the series, start buying toys, and the company manages to sell $50 worth of products. This means they managed to recoup the $10 they invested and made $40 in profit. Obviously, this is something with simple numbers, but this is more complicated than that since there are other investments they have to make to be able to publish the products, but basically this is the formula. In this 2024, if there is no season of Power Rangers, then all the sales they make will be profitable, but obviously the sales are going to be less as the fans will not be as excited as when a new production of the franchise is released. This is when the real dilemma begins, as the company can't wait too long to release the new Power Rangers universe, as sales are going to continue to decline and it may reach the point of no return. There will always be fans who will continue buying Power Rangers products even if they do not publish any series, but the company does not live off us, they live off the majority of people, those who only buy for the thrill of having seen the new season. I don't know if it has ever happened to you that you see a superhero movie and if the movie was good, then it makes you want to buy some product of that superhero. This is the emotion that every company seeks to provoke, and sometimes the products are the ones that leave the most profit. For now, the products are still selling because people are still excited with everything we saw in 2023. But when more time passes, then people will focus on something else and stop buying Power Rangers items. Obviously, this does not include those who are very fanatical about the franchise, it only includes the general public who buy for the thrill and parents who buy toys for their kids because it's what's on TV at the time. This brings us to the most important problem, and that is that Jonathan, the new producer of the Power Rangers Reboot, is going to be busy in this 2024 directing the new Karate Kid movie and possibly has an additional movie as well. This could mean that in 2024 we will have absolutely nothing, not even a small preview of the new Power Rangers, and this leaves us in the unknown of not knowing if we will have any production of the franchise until 2026. We can think of this theory due to the time that a production can take, and although the movies take from 1 to 3 months to be filmed, the director must keep an eye on everything. Each director has his own way of working, so we don't know how long Jonathan is going to take on these 2 new movies before starting to create the new Power Rangers universe, but some of us were hoping that the producer would take this 2024 to create everything, and maybe at the end of the year we would have some advance. Despite all this information, I hope I'm wrong, that Jonathan surprises us with a teaser sometime in 2024 so we can start to taste what's new in the franchise. Write in the comments your opinion about the reboot, like this video and subscribe to keep waiting for the new Power Rangers.